Quiet skin, a song that never would begin, a shadow moving just out of frame, a silent ache I couldn't name. It followed me through years in snow, open fields I didn't know. I tried to drown it, starve it, tame, but it returned and burned the same. This is the longing I named, the truth I buried now unchained. No more hiding in the flame, no more silence dressed as shame. I gave it breath, I gave it space, and in return, it gave me grace. I once believed to want was wrong. Silence all along, but now I hold it in the light and find my hunger isn't fright. It doesn't scream, it doesn't plead, it's just a root, a growing seed. It waits for me to understand that longing is a kind of land. This is the longing I name, the tender thread I never claimed. Now I wear it like the dawn, soft but certain pulling on, a compass drawn from all I've braved. This is the life the longing gave. Though it's not a path that's clear, I walk it now without the fear. What once was hollow now is flame, lit by the longing I finally named.
The road was made of breath and dust, no signs to follow, just quiet trust with every step. Your name was near, a whispered echo I could hear. Fields of gold and skies of gray, the silence spoke its own way, no map to guide, no stars aligned, just hope I wouldn't fall behind. Crossing the quiet miles, through lonely turns and weathered trials, I kept your voice beneath my sleeve, a thread of you I still believe, though time is wide and words are few. Each mile I cross leads back to you. Some miles pass with heavy grace, some hold the ghost of your embrace. But even when that chill the bone, remind me I'm not walking alone. It's not the end I'm reaching for, it's every heartbeat. Walk before the quiet hum beneath my feet, a space where grief and love still meet. Crossing the quiet miles through morning fog and moonlit trials, I carry all you couldn't stay, but still you walk with me some way. And though we walk in different skies, I see your light in quiet miles. So let the road go on and bend, I'll keep on walking till it ends with every step. A soft reply, the quiet miles still testify. There's a room I never show, up the stairs where the rafters know, a quiet place where time stands still, and all my ghosts can have their fill. Old notebooks with broken spines, sketches drawn between the lines, a melody I never played, fading where the light decays. Dreams I left in the attic, tied in ribbons, slightly tragic, too wild to chase, too soft to burn. They wait for me with no return. Dusty hopes and paper wings, forgotten songs the silence sings. Photographs with fraying seams, windows into younger dreams. I touch the past, it pulls away, like morning mist at break of day. I used to believe they bloom in time, but seasons pass and so did I. Now they live where cobwebs thread between the words I never said. Dreams I left in the attic, still and quiet, cinematic echoes in a wooden frame, calling softly by my name. I close the door, but still they stay, the dreams I left, but never gave away. sparks and words like flame lit the dark, then left the same. A warmth that lingered on my skin, but vanished when the night blew in. Your shadow danced against the wall, then slipped away without a call. I stayed behind where embers fade, and stories we forgot we made. Forgotten by the firelight, left to brave the quiet night. We kept your name like a lullaby, too soft to shout, too deep to cry. You burned so bright, then out of sight, and I remained forgotten by the firelight. Logs collapsed, the coals grew dim. No final word, no closing hymn, just echoes in the smoky air of all the love that wasn't there. But even ash can cradle heat, and even loss can feel complete. I gather what the flame forgot, the parts of me your silence taught. Forgotten by the firelight, but not erased, not lost tonight. I rise from where the embers sleep, with scars that hum and roots that keep. You left too soon, but I still write my name anew beyond the firelight. So let it burn and let it fade. Some things are lost and some are made. And though I sat in fading glow, I found myself in letting go. I wondered where the noise had died. No answers left, no one to guide. The wind just breathed, the sky just stayed. And I knelt down where stillness prayed. No echo came, no thunder roared, just space between the closing doors. But in that hush I found a sound, a voice in me that had no bounds. I spoke to silence and it knew my name, wrapped me in nothing yet never felt the same. No judgment there, no need to explain, just truth unfolding like soft rain. The questions I could never phrase were answered in the quiet's gaze.
It told me pain will rise then pass, like shadows drifting through stained glass. We fear the quiet, chase the flame, but silence holds the truest frame. It's there we meet the things we hide, and finally stand on our own side. I spoke to silence, and it spoke back low, in the language only still hearts know. It didn't heal me, but made me whole by handing me my own lost soul. So now I walk with softer feet, not needing every sound to speak, for I have heard what few attain, the peace that waits beyond the pain. I found your name in the morning rain, etched in silver on the window pane. The sky wrote back in drifting lines, soft as prayers and quiet signs. A paper moon, a feathered trail, your words arrive on winds that sail, folded neatly in the light. A scent from some forgiven height. Letters from the clouds, floating down like secrets out loud, telling me you're near somehow, in the hush above the crowd. Letters from the clouds, I read your love in every vow. You speak in shades the storm can't hide, in thunder hymns and dreams untied. Each drop becomes a line you pen, a story that the sky will send. No postage stamp, no wax or seal, just sky and soul. And how I feel you never left, not really far. You just became a northern star. Letters from the clouds, whispers soft but strong and proud, falling into fields I plow. You're with me here and now. Letters from the clouds, I know your voice, I feel it now. So write again when the skies turn gray, and I will wait like I do each day, with arms wide open, heart unbowed. I'm always reading letters from the clouds. I stood outside when the sky let go. face turned up, letting sorrow flow. Every drop a buried ache, falling down for healing's sake. In the puddles I saw my face, blurred and broken, out of place. But something shimmered through the pain, truth reflecting in the rain. Mirrors made of rain, showing me I'm not the same. Washed in every storm I've known, stronger in the skin I've grown. All the tears I used to hide now shine with meaning from inside. The past returned in scattered light, fragments framed in quiet fight. But I could see through every line, a thread of grace that still was mine. Let it pour, let it fall. The rain reveals the soul of it all. Cracks don't mean we're made to break, they're just the paths the light can take. Mirrors made of rain, carving out a softer name. I'm not who I was before, I'm something gentler, something more. And now I see with clearer eyes the beauty in what never dries. So when the clouds come back again, I won't run, I'll let them in. 'Cause every storm that touched my frame built mirrors made of rain. I wrote your name on paper thin, tucked it where the light comes in. The words were small, the ink ran wild, half a letter, half a child. The window cracked, the curtains blew, and all my thoughts escaped to you. Like autumn leaves that won't stay pinned, they floated off like pages in the wind. Pages in the wind, stories never told again. Wishes folded, scattered wide, truths I never could confide. Still they drift and still they spin, those fragile words on pages in the wind. Some dreams are born too soft to keep, they whisper loud but fall asleep. And every line I never dared still hangs in air like someone cares. and read between the faded lines the part of me I left behind. Pages in the wind, where the heart and sky begin, carried far but not erased, just finding some forgiving place. If you feel me on your skin, I'm still there, in pages on the wind. So let them fly, don't hold them tight. Not every word is meant to write. Some stories live where we've not been, still turning like pages in the wind.
There's a tear in the sky where the cold gets in, and the light feels thin on my weathered skin. Leaves turn slow at the edge of the lane. I stitch my soul with falling rain. Your coat still hangs where the shadows lean, a thread of you in the in-between. I hear your laugh in the whispering trees, the kind that fades but never leaves. And at the seams of the sea, where the silence shows the reason, I feel the change, I feel the thread of all we lost, of all we said. The wind unknots what time had sown, and still I don't walk alone. Like a lullaby, soft and slow from a quiet sky. And spring will bloom in distant ways, but I still wear your warmer days. Every season has its cost, what we carry, what we've lost. But in the shifting light I see the trace of who I used to be. The seams of the season, where the old wounds find their reason. I learned to bend, I learned to stay, and not to fear the slip away. For even as the colors go, they teach me what the heart can grow. When the year begins to close and daylight walks on softened toes, I'll stand where endings often show and find myself in what I let go.
shoes by the old pine door. Moonlight spilled across the floor. Whispers pull me through the haze, in silver steps and silent praise. Lanterns swing in winds unknown. I trace the stars like stepping stones. A waltz for one in drifting grace. No time, no name, no grounded place. I am the shadow that dances slow, where midnight rivers softly flow. Caught in a dream that no one knows. The sleepwalker's waltz begins below. Branches bow like ghostly hands, leading me through silent lands. The trees remember every breath, a lullaby in tones of death. You called my name, or so I heard, but in this world it's just a word. I'm weightless now without a cost, forever found, forever lost. I am the hush beneath the pines, the hum between the lullaby lines, waltzing where the wild things doze. The sleepwalker's waltz in dust's repose. So if you see me in your sleep, don't wake me, I'm where dreams keep. One step more and I'll be gone, still dancing with the dusk till dawn. The day exhales in golden fire, skyline burns with soft desire. The silence hums, the moment sways as light folds into shadow's gaze. You touched my hand, we said no word, but everything we felt was heard. Time forgot to count the hours, the world stood still in fading flowers. Sunset in slow motion, like waves caught in devotion. Every color spills like wine, falling off the edge of time. We just breathe, too lost to leave. Your eyes reflect the ember tide, a mirror of the fire inside. The past drifts by a painted boat while quiet stars begin to float. If we could live inside this light, no need for day, no fear of night, just the hush of hearts align, unwound from clocks, unchained from time. Sunset in slow motion, a drifting sacred ocean. Let it linger, let it stay, don't let this light slip away, just you and me. In slow release, the dusk will fade, the dark will come, but this stillness hums where we're from. And every time the sky turns flame, I'll hear you whispering my name.
The wind don't ask which way I'm bound, it just moves on without a sound. And every mile behind my feet is just a ghost I didn't keep. I tried to pause where love stood still, but time rolled on against my will. The sky turned gray, the signs grew cold, and I let go of what I'd hold. It's the road that waits for no one, no matter what we leave undone. It doesn't stop to mend your name or turn around for what we blame. It just keeps rolling toward the sun, the road that waits for no one. I've seen hearts break like morning frost, melt into silence, count the cost. But there's no rest beneath the trees when all you are is meant to leave. Some paths we choose, some pull us through, some burn, some bloom, and some renew. But every turn, each breath, each stone reminds me I must walk alone on the road that waits for no one, where yesterday is said and done. I'll carry love, I'll bear the scars, I'll chase the dusk, I'll name the stars. And though I can't outrun what's gone, I'll find my truth by moving on. So if I fade in the setting light, know I walked on with all my might. No need to follow, no need to run. We all must face the road that waits for no one. I held you like a folded note, tucked inside my winter coat. words I never dared to send, dreams that didn't understand the end. Seasons shift in silent ways, and hearts can't bloom in yesterday. I traced your name in melting snow and watched it fade, the shape of letting go. The shape of letting go is round like the moon, not sharp like goodbye, but soft like a tune. It's the space that love leaves when it learns how to flow. I'm learning now the shape of letting go. I thought release meant giving up, an empty hand, a shattered cup. But now I see it's something more, a quiet step through an open door. It's not forgetting, it's not regret, it's holding on without the net. It's breathing deep and walking slow toward the light I didn't know. The shape of letting go is the curve of the sky, the hush of the wind, the lift of a sigh. It's not the end, it's how we grow and how we make room for the soul to show. So if you ever feel me near, know I've let go, but hold you dear. Some loves stay, though they don't stay close. That's the shape of letting go. I've held my breath for far too long, wearing strength just to belong, chasing light through broken glass, forgetting who I was too fast. But something stirs beneath the skin, a voice that's quiet rising in. No more running from the ache, it's time to rise, not just escape. This time I breathe, not just survive, but I believe. No fear in air that fills my chest.
that's built to last. One breath, one truth, one chance to be. And this time I breathe for me. I don't know the road ahead, the map is blank, the trail unread. But every step I choose to take is a promise I still get to make. The morning hums beneath my feet, rhythm soft and incomplete. But somewhere past the open skies are dreams that wait with open eyes. Tomorrow's footsteps call my name through quiet doubt and winds that came. I may not see the place I'll land, but I will go with heart in hand. Each echo plays in faith, not fear. Tomorrow's footsteps start right here. The past still whispers from behind, but it can't cage a forward mind. I've learned that grace is slow and wide, and strength is what we hold inside. Let every mile be made of hope. Let every stumble help me cope. The road is shaped by what we do. By walking on, I make it true. Tomorrow's footsteps light the way, even when the skies are gray. No need to rush, no need to run. Just trust the work of what's begun. With steady breath and open skies, I'll walk until my soul arrives. So here I stand, the earth below, with every reason still to grow. The future's voice is soft and near, and I can hear tomorrow's footsteps clear.
Walked through shadows long and wide, where silence was my only guide. But morning waits for those who roam. The sun will always lead homes. The night is not the end we fear. Folds away when light draws near. And though the path is worn and steep, the sky begins to gently speak. turning toward the east, where broken things find peace, where every ending meets the dawn, and what was lost is carried on. The dark can't stay, but I choose the light. I'm turning toward the east. Tonight, the wind, it hums a softer song, like it knows where hearts belong. And though my hands still shake with grace, they open wide to a wider place. We don't arrive, we only grow, like rivers drawn to where they flow. I thought I'd fall, but now I see, even falling brought me ease of me. Turning toward the east, where sorrow finds release, where every breath becomes a prayer, and all that's heavy turns to air. No need to run, no need to fight, just turning toward the rising light. So let the sun rise slow and true, and paint the sky with something new. I'll meet the day on steady feet, forever turning toward the east.
Golden light spills over the hill, chasing the quiet, chasing the still. I hear your voice in the hush of the sky, a whisper that never says goodbye. Footprints fade on a silver shore, the tide erases what came before, but the color of your soul remains, painted across the twilight plains. Velvet horizon, soft and wide, calling me out to the other side, where the ocean meets the flame, and no one ever stays the same. Velvet horizon, pull me through, where the sky remembers you. The stars lean in with ancient grace, time unravels in your face. You were the echo in the reeds, the ache in all my quiet needs. I walk the edge between dusk and dawn, a breath away and you'll be gone. But every shade the sunset weaves carries the shape of what I believe. Velvet horizon, soft and wide, where all the fading dreams reside. Our
where the quiet dreams come true, past the edges of the rain, where flowers bloom without a name. I saw you there beneath the stars, tending light in distant jars. You spoke in petals soft and slow, a language only silence knows. In a garden in the sky, where no one says goodbye, the leaves don't fall, the time won't die, and everything just learns to fly in that garden far and wide. You're still walking by my side. The roots reach down through passing years, watered deep by unseen tears. But up above where colors sway, the grief dissolves in golden gray. I plan a thought, I send it high, carried by the lullaby. And when the evening air is still, I swear I hear you in the chill. A garden in the sky, where love refuses to lie dry, where every lost and quiet why is answered with a firefly in that garden, soft and shy. We meet again, you and I. So when my roots let go of ground and stars begin to gather round, don't cry for where I used to lie. I found the garden in the sky.
In the silence after flame, I wondered where the wild stars came. You lit the sky and then were gone, a flash of light that burned too long. Snow fell soft where fire had danced, a memory in a northern trance. Your voice still echoes in the glow, the one that only night could know. Ashes of the aurora fall through frozen air. I hear your call. Colors fade, but not the sound of everything we lost and found. forever.